What's up, guys? It's your boy Houston Rocket, the Texas Raw Guy, back with another video, doing a little bit of a all-together review, wrap-up, kind of discussion. There's gonna be some Twitter stuff wrapped up in this. There's gonna be some product stuff. There's gonna be some brands I'm gonna introduce y'all to. I did the unboxing for my giveaway that I won. I'm sorry, not my giveaway, but the giveaways that I won on Twitter that I was participating, and they sent the winnings, and I received them. And I have the unboxing video on here, and I'm now going to be giving you guys my review of the products. I did try everything, as well have consumed the majority of the flour that was sent. It was spot on. Right now, I have some coffee. I have some Super Boof from Rosin that I am heating up in the Puffco right now. This is some live hash rosin. I also have a little bit of this lemon tree eighth. I have one more of these mini blaster hash holes. It's vanilla propane and papaya bomb. I still have the Super Boof. Finished the hash 2.0 drink mixings, which I'm really going to be talking about these. And then I still have a little bit of the strawberry tarts. Let's go in on this fucking Super Boof. Cheers. If you guys don't aerate after you do some dabs, you gotta try it. Whole new world of flavor awaits you for a little bit of smacking. Anyways, oh, that was delicious. That Super Boof has like a really funky, but kind of mixed with some berries and cream in there. It just, I don't know. It reminds me of like a stale Dr. Pepper after a night of drinking or something like that. But it's nice. Like, it's refreshing. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, nothing like some hash and some coffee. So I'm going to jump right in with the live rosin, since I went ahead and did a dab. I'm going to show you guys the actual product itself, because it's on the drier side. However, with live rosin, typically that is a pretty good indicator that you did actually get something fresh pressed, right? Like, if you get something that's still moist, it was either really well preserved on its journey to you, or those terps were added. And I'm busting balls today, buddy, because it just is what it is. You can hate it or love it, but the two options and the likelihood that they were really well preserved, going through different temperatures, climates, all that, without any sort of temperature regulation or anything, just unlikely. Okay, so stop, pump the brakes. I'm gonna let you guys know right now, this dude is probably pressing some of the best black market hash rosin I've tried, in terms of, you're not getting this out of a dispensary. This is on Twitter, my guy. You know what I'm saying? And yes, like I said, it is drier. However, this is raw, straight as it came product. Okay, I whipped it up a little bit at first, and it did batter, but as live rosins tend to do, they will dry out very quickly. The terps on them, they are very volatile, so it tends to turn kind of crumbly. Not a problem for me. I don't mind that. It still tastes phenomenal. It's gonna have a good terp taste to it. It just, the actual product itself came a little dry and crumbly. Excellent high, excellent taste. Like I said, the flavor really reminds me of something unique in terms of like nostalgic, because it kind of struck like some core memories with me. But overall, like, that's, you're not going to find live hash rosin that quality for the price that he's charging. And I know I didn't buy this, but I did verify in terms of like what people are paying for his shit. And you're not going to find black market hash rosin even for that quality, that price, that consistency. So take that for what it's worth, okay? Rosin Rosin, if you want some live hash rosin, check them out. Enough said. Hash 2O from Spoonful of Dank. I believe this is maybe the guy that owns Rosin Rosin's wife, or possibly just a partner, female partner. I don't know exactly, but I do think that there's some sort of team, because while they're both connected, they're different brands, obviously. The Hash 2O, though, was awesome. Especially, I'm a big fan of apple cider. I basically made this up, you know, in a water bottle, like some juice, and drank it, and was fucked up. And the initial trying it, I only did about a quarter, maybe like a fifth of the bottle, because it was packed all the way to the top, and the bottle says 300 milligrams. So I tried to kind of divvy it in my mind what I thought would be close to around like 50 milligrams. Because hash rosin edibles, they do hit me a little bit differently. So I do take a little bit of a smaller dose because of that. Well, they hit me very strong. They hit me very fucking strong. So the next day I just went ahead and drank the rest of it, because I was like, yo, that's nice. I plan on actually purchasing a little variety of these and doing flavor reviews, because this product struck me. I love hash rosin, and I'm a big dab person, but I will definitely be buying some of this, whereas like I don't know if I could necessarily personally afford the hash rosin myself, because it's just not something I normally have the budget for. Something like this, edible wise, I am pretty sure I could sling the fuck out of these with people who just want to have a nice tasty beverage and get a little buzz. You know what I'm saying? That seems to be where cannabis is causing some stir in the new market, is with being able to be added to beverages, or being able to be mixed in with beverages, or being sold as non-alcoholic beverages. TABC is not liking that. For Texas folks, that's the Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission. It might be different in your area, but generally they all do the same shit. They all regulate tobacco, alcohol, firearms, shit like that. The ATF, like the federal government. So you hear somebody talk about TABC, or you know, the alcohol people, you know, they get called different names depending on where you are, but cannabis infused drinks, definitely something to be on the lookout for emerging regulations, because alcohol is paying attention to cannabis, trying to slide on into its market, and I can tell you right now, they do not like it. They do not like it at all. But these are dank. I definitely plan on copping at least, I would like to cop at least 3 or 4 flavors of these when I get you know, my usual monthly allotment of goodies. If I'm able to make it happen, I'm going to do the reviews. If not, you know, I'll try again in the future. Maybe I can work something out with them, or, you know, figure something out. If anybody's familiar with me and knows, I try to do good, honest, consistent reviews for products sometimes if I can't necessarily afford it. You know, hey, hit me up, reach out, let me know, let's work something out. If Spoonful of Dank, if you happen to see this and you would be down to send some review hash 2Os, brother, I will drink all of them in one sitting. I know I didn't dab the whole jar. That shit knocked me out after 3. That's some good live rosin. I'll talk a little bit about the strawberry tart flower that I got from the Vault. That was actually the first giveaway that I won. And then I won the giveaway from Rosin Rosin after that. But I had started the unboxing with the Vault goodies. Because there was only 2 items with Rosin Rosin, I wanted to go ahead and do those real quick. This is some strawberry tart, which is supposed to be a sativa leaning hybrid. Obviously, front-facing camera is not the best. I do believe in another video I posted, you can see a much better picture of the nug. But even just with these 2 nugs that I have here, you can see, I mean, this was some pretty decent quality flour. Nice dense nugs, good structure. Not a lot of bullshit going on, you know? So, I will say with this particular strain, I have been enjoying the fuck out of this in the morning because it definitely does give high energy vibes, sativa vibes, whatever you like to like fuck with terminology wise. It's gonna boost your functionality in terms of like you're not gonna be operating in the usual manner with that, right? Like if you're used to blazing up in the morning and just being kind of chill and just being kind of like lackluster or whatever, that's not the stuff. You don't want to start your day with that stuff, okay? If you are used to starting your day that way, you want different stuff. If you want something that's going to feel a little bit like you just put some octane in your tank and you ready to go, that's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. I am sort of sad that I won't be able to buy none of that because I'm pretty sure what he sent in the giveaway was what he said he had left in stock. So I'm going to be looking out for that strain in the future for sure because it's a good sativa leaning hybrid to give you those energetic uplifting effects. I didn't get much strawberry on the flavor. I got more of like a creamy tart kind of like it had like some sweetness with like maybe some berry notes, you know what I'm saying? Like to me strawberry has a very very strong rose hip flavor, rosebud flavor, whatever that is. It's supposed to be kind of like aromatic, flowery. And like berry generally can be a little bit more sweet, tart. There's blends with berry. So I don't know. Taste wise, I always feel weird doing information on like because taste buds are definitely super different. I do recommend if you want to get a really good flavor experience from any product, have some coffee ready. Cleanse that palate between hits, between puffs, between rips, whatever. If you're not familiar, coffee is a palate cleanser. So aromatically and on your flavor buds there, it's going to reset your senses. So if you want to get the best smell, if you want to get the best taste, smell some coffee, sip some coffee, go into your shit. Okay, moving on. The next thing that I'm going to cover is these high Zolerance mini blaster hash hole 3-pack. It sounds like a video game title. And the case is no joke. It's pretty nifty. I'm going to show you guys. So this is the pre-roll. I'll get to that in just a minute. Inside we have, first of all, let's start off with the tin. We have a tin, right? This tin looks like it has a video game cover on it, just from the packaging. One of the other things that I like is you're not just going to open this up as forcefully as I might try. That's not opening without pressing these buttons. And you do have to press both of them. So, it's got a nifty little button lock on there. When you open it inside, there is like a little piece of this wax parchment paper or whatever with this high Zolerance branding on it. And then inside were 3 of these lovely little pre-rolls. And these were hash holes. So the flour and rosin that was used is vanilla propane and papaya balm. And they were rolled by Black Swan, if you guys might be familiar with those. I'm going to be looking into them. I'm not familiar with them, but I definitely got to say I give much respect to the product. These were a dope little experience, and especially for anybody who's never had a hash hole before and might want to try them, check these out on the Vault site. They keep these in stock for about 65 bucks. That's not a bad price for a 3-gram box of hash holes. And that's basically you're getting 3 0.8 gram flour joints, and each joint has 0.2 grams of rosin in it. Okay, so each joint equals up to a gram of material, and they're really well wrapped. I'm not 100% the flour or paper that they use, but I want to say that it was Elements, and then they did use a glass tip, and then there's some techniques that I see that definitely denounce amateurisms. So I'm gonna go over that with you. So number 1, With the fact that it is just a straight barrel, I don't know if you guys are familiar with pre-rolls. A lot of times come cone. When you're doing the hash hole, the reason why a lot of people like to keep the barrel is the consistent diameter of the joint throughout, right? Because wherever they're laying that hash hole worm, they want that to burn straight so that you get the straight burn, no fuck ups, no canoes, and you get the nice little donut hole when you burn it. One of the other things that I see here is they have the paper tucked down into the actual filter tip, and they used another piece of colored paper to slide in there to keep it secure, keep everything from coming loose, and adds a little pop of color, you know, some bright orange in there, just to kind of let you see where the actual filter is. When burning these, I would not recommend lighting these up like a regular joint. One of these days, I will do a tutorial video on how to smoke a hash hole. Until I get to that point, I'm just going to let you guys know, light it with a lighter first, roast it really good. So basically you want to do like so. Why is my lighter not lighting? You want to do like so, and you want to roast over the edge, okay? Once you get it roasted good enough to where it's staying lit like you have a cherry, then you want to puff on these similar to a cigar. You don't want to just take straight draws, because that's going to fuck up the burn on this perfectly rolled specimen, all right? The way that you want to puff on these, you want to puff, but you don't want to do that real fast. You want to kind of slowly give that little kiss, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you don't have to do it that, see, you ain't got to do it all like that now, see? That was just an example. But you do want to kind of, when you're puffing on it, take you a couple, three little pulls, get that inhale, exhale, then come back, you know, get you a couple little sips is what I like to call it. The reason for that is because with the hash inside the middle, it's going to affect the way that that burns. If it was just flour, obviously chief away. But with that rosin, it burns differently. And you don't want to burn that stuff too quickly, because it can fuck up the flavor. It can fuck up the joint. So just a little tipski. Last but not least, and I did save this for last for a reason. Okay, I wanted to really give you guys the experience here, because we have a custom die cut bag. This is to the Vault, by the way. This is their brand, so you can check out that barcode if you want to go hit them up. But I want to show you guys what's inside. I was pretty impressed by this flower. This is some lemon tree. And again, obviously, front-facing camera is not going to give it any justice. However, definitely get some nice purple hues. You get that good dark green. But the funk off of this, oh man, it just makes me wanna, oh. And I love sniffing this stuff in the bag, because the terpenes on it just give me like intense feelings. Oh man, that's so nice. Okay, I have already smoked the majority of this. Shit. I'm gonna have to make another video with this stuff, guys. To be continued. To be continued.